when they have a bad day.
Well, we have been live on the radio, but we have not been live on Facebook. I just thought I'd tell you that now. I'm just going to go ahead and we will click it live, but we have been talking the whole time on the radio. So how about that? How about that? Well, we will go ahead. Yeah, for real. I'm sorry. I got so into what I was doing and we were talking so much, I didn't do this. I am so sorry, Tammy.
Man, they missed your Vanna.
Yeah, they missed the
yes,
Vanna.
they
There
did.
you go. Well, anyways, right now, if you are joining us, I guess you'll see that we are actually live on the radio here with Tami Baber and Jim Baber. Everything was perfect except, as usual, and forgot to click the button. Not as usual. I usually click the button and forget to turn my own self on. So I have the silent talkie movie going on. But I am so sorry, but, let's just real quick as we finish up here today, let's go ahead and just tell everybody what's going on real quick. This Saturday, it's a big ceremony going on to remember 9/11. It is Lights on Main in Hodges. Tammy, you start off the day with the color run. Now run through what happens.
9 a.m. color run. We'll do that up at the park, and then we will move right into a parade, which we call the Walk to Remember. 343 steps to represent the 343 firefighters that we lost. Then we have a wreath-laying ceremony, which is very symbolic and just a very moving moment. And then we've got over 40 craft vendors. We've got 10 to 12 food trucks. We have bands. They'll kick off around 12:30, and they'll play till 9 o'clock. Jake Bartley is our headliner. And then at 9:11 p.m., we will have right at 9:11. Our fire trucks along Main Street will start rolling in around 5 o'clock, and there'll be anywhere from 20 to 25 trucks lined up along Main. But the big highlight will start at 9:11 p.m. and something you don't want to miss. So come out.
We've talked about it, and just to let folks know, there are fire trucks that were actually in a 9/11, right, Jim?
Yes, we do have. We have one from that was a New York City Fire Department truck, and we also have one that Engine 99 that was on the TV show Rescue Me.
So that's pretty cool.
Oh,
that's
absolutely
pretty
it
cool.
is. Absolutely
and,
it
that
is.
makes it worthwhile getting out there. And do you all have the flag up there
Oh,
on
yes.
the fire
Yep.
fire?
So we'll
ladder?
have two of our aerial trucks, Ladder 45, which comes out of Ware Shoals, and we'll have Platform 50, which comes out of Cornaca, and we'll have our giant, big old American flags. And if we can get the wind just perfect, they'll flutter
so
like there's
beautiful.
no tomorrow.
So beautiful.
Absolutely.
I tell you, I used to out there at Eaton. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know whether they're still doing it or not, but I used to love to go out there and see the flags.
There is nothing like seeing an American flag flying in the wind.
That's
Absolutely not.
That's true. So this is an event you don't want to miss. It will be a shortened version live on Facebook, but how much time did you get on TV, Tammy?
Oh, we get our 2 seconds of fame.
So you'll have at least that on. You have
That's
more
right.
than that on the radio,
That's right,
and
that's
you'll
right.
have that
That's
with the Facebook post here. But it is well worth going at some point, whether you want to start out in the morning, but definitely you need to be there at night.
And you'll see that we'll have a really good crowd in the mornings. Sometimes in the afternoon it tapers off a little bit. People go home. But come about 8 o'clock, that crowd just starts rolling.
Well,
And
actually,
it
what
gets
time
bigger
does
and
Jake
bigger
start?
and bigger.
He starts at 7.
Yep.
And now, are you doing? We didn't discuss this. Are you doing raffles? Any type of raffles?
Yes, we have a ton of raffle prizes that will
And
be.
people will buy tickets.
Yep.
Where
Absolutely.
do they buy the tickets
Red
at?
HCFD tent, and we'll be selling tickets, but then we actually have volunteers that'll be running around selling them as well. So, but if you need an actual spot to go to, it would
Good
be in our
Lord, we
tent.
have a gas grill, golf passes,
all kinds of food gift cards.
nice big prizes.
Big prizes.
So yeah.
So that would be another thing. And what does the money that you raise from this event go for?
So it goes to help us buy things for the fire department. So our goal, our next big purchase is going to be a standby generator. So we're raising money for a standby generator. Don't forget, about 2 weeks after we were on this show last year, we were blessed with
Hurricane Helene.
which was my 11-day free trial of Little House on the Prairie with no power and no nothing, and I wish they'd have took it back after the first day. But once again, the first people that jump in are going to be the first responders and the firefighters, and I think we in 10 days we amassed over 800 hours of time cutting trees, clearing roads, food
Rescuing
distribution,
people, yes.
you name it. It was, and just a whole group of people came together, and a bunch of volunteers did a whole bunch of work all across this county.
That's right.
So that's our next big purchase. So we're looking at
Is this one for the fire station?
one for the fire station. Yes,
like
ma'am.
Like a Generac, or I mean, a big
It'll
one
be
like
it'll be
that,
like
house
a big
like,
Generac. Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
like something like that.
So, but we have the doors we can get up, but we have stuff like our air fill station that we fill our air cylinders with for breathing air in fires and that kind of thing. We do have we still have to run communications. We can actually use it as like a phone charging station,
right?
Kind of thing. Which that was a
well, you'd be able to cook, right?
yes,
To cook
yes,
food and
yep.
stuff to help if in an
And we did find a
emergency.
way during Helene, and we grilled hot dogs. We gave out, I think it was 500 something hot dogs one night.
A lot.
And people donated chili and buns, and we bought a little bit of stuff here and there, and ketchup packets and whatever. And
The thing about Hodges, it's a small community, but it really comes together. And when you really want to see the heart of what a community is like, all you have to do is go to Hodges. So some of these smaller communities really have good heart.
Oh,
don't
absolutely.
We do.
Absolutely.
We've got an excellent support system.
we actually gave away more MREs and waters than any other place in this county, except for the city of Greenwood.
They? Wow.
So,
Yeah.
and we gave away, I think it was over 7,000 MREs and 13,000 bottles of water, just at one day.
One day?
In one day. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That is
So-
tremendous. Well, the Hodges Cokesbury Fire Department is definitely an organization that is near and dear and there when you need them in your worst time. I will going to say that I may have not turned the video on because I was so obsessed with Charlie Kirk and the passing of Charlie Kirk and what a horrific way that this happened. So I do apologize, but I cannot believe that Charlie Kirk is gone in such a horrific manner. And I think it is so terrific that this Saturday, tomorrow is actually 9/11, but this Saturday you'll be remembering 343 first responders who were there that day when people were having their worst nightmares.
Absolutely.
So I
Absolutely.
appreciate what you all do, and I think that if anybody is looking for a good cause to donate to, go talk to them up there in Hodges. If they're trying to do a generator and you know some possibilities, go talk to them. Let them know what can be done, because it would definitely be a worthwhile cause.
Absolutely.
So, Jim and Tami Baber, thank you so much for coming out today.
Thank you for having us, and it's always a pleasure to come see you.
Absolutely.
It's fun. It's
You're
fun.
always so gracious.
And I love talking on the radio. What'd you bring to what's that fire hat there?
So these are giveaways that we have. These are our little fire helmets that we give away to when we do community outreach and that kind of thing.
We have string bags this year.
And we have some string bags.
I'll point those up over there. There you go. All right, we can string those.
Our
Okay.
string bags.
Yes.
And then we
and
have
then we sell our T-shirts.
we have a limited number of T-shirts. This is probably the coolest T-shirt
That is cool.
back that we have done ever.
That is very
Tammy
cool.
comes up with some unbelievable back prints, but this is probably my favorite.
That's beautiful. That's
So-
beautiful. So you'll have those for sale up there?
There will be, and we
Those
can
and
pre-order or
sweatshirts.
whatever, but we do have a limited number for sale now, and then you'll be able to order them, and then it doesn't take us but a couple of weeks to get them, and then you can have yours in
Okay.
your size.
In your size.
Exactly.
Well, I know, Tammy, you've been working on this for months. It is amazing the job you do. You put your heart and soul into making sure this comes together. And whether it's the Fall Festival, Lights on Main, or whether it's the first Spring Festival, you do an excellent job.
Thank you.
We're the
enjoy
first
it.
and the last. We're the first festival in the spring, and we're the last festival in the fall in
As
Greenwood
far as
County.
throughout Greenwood County. They
Yeah.
have their little marquee, and they're always so gracious to add us to the events that are going on within Greenwood County. So Hodges is always at the top and it's always at the bottom.
Beginning it and finishing it, right?
Finish it off with a bang.
There you go.
Let's get it. Y'all need
Make
to come
sure
see us tomorrow or Saturday.
Saturday, 9/11 celebration, remembrance. It's a remembrance. And if you want to feel patriotism, as I think at this time we need to see and to
Absolutely.
be part of, go to this event Saturday night. Remember those firefighters, first responders, and think about Charlie Kirk and his family. God bless. Thank you so much, guys, today.
Thank you.
All right, this is WCRS, and with this short show, I am now going to end it. Thank you so much today. All right, that's going to do it for us. We are out of here. We've had a great show, and if you caught it on the radio, you caught all of it, and if not, maybe I'll get the audio. I kept the audio, so maybe we'll get it attached somehow. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much, Tami and Jim Baber.